Monday, Monday, Monday. Monday always comes. And when it's Monday, we have to pack some orders. So let's get started with some packing on the Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Welcome, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. It's Monday Morning Dealer with the Crazy Picker Life. Hey, we got a Packer win here in the Crazy Picker Life household. If you watch NFL football at all, the Green Bay Packers did beat the New York Giants. Almost said Jets. The New York Giants. Pretty good game, pretty exciting game. The Packers will apparently limp into Dallas, Texas to play the Cowboys next weekend. Woo, woo, woo. Well, sometimes I get up after taking a nap and I come in just after midnight, just into Monday morning to pack orders. Sometimes I play it by ear. I set my alarm to wake up at 12:01, and I woke up before my alarm and I said, I'm not coming in at 12:01. My body said, sleep, sleep, sleep. So I did get down here at about 4 a.m., got my orders printed, answered some questions, got ready to go. I think we're going to do some packing on camera. Let's see what I sold over the weekend. Now, just to put it straight here, that's what I've packed on Saturday afternoon and early evening. Actually, I packed those in the evening on Saturday before taking Sunday off. I've got a nice stack of new orders here, 20 plus. Let's rattle them off. Here is what is listed as a rare Vivitar Skylight 1A 40.5 millimeter screw-in camera filter lens with case. Ships for $12.45. Going to Louisiana. Ship it. Yes, you guessed it, a Kodak Portrait Attachment number 3 filter. Sold for $14.23. Ship it to Oregon. That is a Nikon MC12A wired remote control shutter release with lock. Whoa. F4, F3, FM, FA, FE cameras. $20.46 plus $15.50 shipping going to Canada. Okay, so here is what is called a reversing ring. A reversing ring. It's a threaded filter adapter. Look at those inserts on there. Woohoo! 49 millimeter filter thread lens to Pentax M42. Ships for $21.35. Ship it. Florida. Okay, this is an Argus A with some kind of a precise Ilix shutter. $28.85. Shipped to Virginia. Rico. And this actually was a Rico Sears. Sears put their stamp on it here somewhere. Rico. I don't see it. listed as a Ricoh Sears Singlex TSL screw mount SLR camera body. Whoa, $18.80. Some of these camera bodies are a bit obscure and not very popular with the young people. Ship it to North Carolina. Yes, it's too late. This already sold. This fine piece of JVC Super VHS C movie camera camcorder. It's called a camcorder. Look at that. You get all that. Ships to New York for just 75 bucks. That is a Kodak Retina 35mm rangefinder camera microscope adapter. Model D as in dog, going to Canada. Oh yeah, $29.36 plus $15.50 shipping. Almost forgot. Well, not all old lenses are awesome. This one somebody's going to repurpose and do something with it. Over in New York. Sold for $39.94. Shipped. We've had old lenses. They don't all look the same. But we've had some go for over $1,000. I like to get the ones that at least go for a couple $100. It's hard to tell unless you spend some time with them. And I have not. There it is. Video 8, High 8 Canon ES 8600. Sold for $101.45. $101.45 to Louisiana. Here's a Gaussian Luna Pro variable angle 7.5 15-degree spotlight meter attachment with case. $25.80 going to Texas. Hasselblad mounting step down adapter ring B70 to B60 in the package. Might have some instructions in there. Shipping to Colorado, our neighbor, for $59.99. Yeah. Here's a dealer display Minolta Maxim display stand. So if you got this, you can put your camera on there and it'll stand there. That's going to Georgia, $17.75. $17.75 shipped. Go. I knew it would happen. I'd fall asleep at the wheel. There is a lens in there. It is this one, Minolta, sold for $39.27. 35 to 70 millimeter zoom with a lens hood and lens caps. Shipping out to where? Texas. This is a Kodak Universal 8mm film splicer with instructions, kit, splicey things in there. These are pretty good to pick up if they are in real good condition. This one is almost like new old stock. Ships to California, $50.72. Uh-oh. Nobody replaced the toilet paper. Uh-oh. Oh no. So I don't know why I use bubble wrap. I don't know why I use paper. Just evolved in my packing process and now I like it. If I didn't use it, I would miss it. So this U-line thing that mounts to the wall, I am hoping to try to figure out how to mount that. Some way in my trailer when we go on the road, I would like to mount that somehow. I'm gonna have to figure that out. That is what I like. Film. 4 rolls of Fujifilm Advantix. One time we found a lot of new Advantix, like 50 containers 2 packs, single packs, can't remember, but that sold very well on Amazon. This is a doomed camera with doomed film. I don't think they make this one anymore. $18.31 for all that. Going to New York. Blitzman, what are you doing here? Oh, hey, dealer, just finishing off this frosty mug, and I noticed that you're running out of time, so I thought I'd come and encourage you to pick up the pace a little bit. Oh, that was nice of you. Gosh, you just woke up this morning and started with a fresh beer? Oh, yeah, I get right out of bed and I just grab one and go to town. This one is my morning pick-me-up, you know? Okay, well, to each their own. I'm going to have to pack a few more orders, and I will have to go home and try to get things started and get a nap, right? Oh, that sounds good. All right, I'll let you alone. Vivitar, new old stock, 3-foot coiled shutter cord PC31. Let's ship that to Maryland for $11.56 shipped. Okay, I'm sending this cap to Italy. We got a bunch of these in, but they mostly were damaged. They're a leather type cap, and the back got a little damp and cracked on most of them. $15, $22 shipping to Italy. I also forgot I sold a couple of these beer tappers. They went for just $4.83 each, plus shipping. I don't know why they went so cheap. I thought they were cool. I don't remember what I paid for them. Beer tappers are funny. I've sold beer tappers for $120, and I've sold them for nothing. $4.83. There is a rhyme and reason. You just have to work through it. I don't buy them too often anymore unless it's new old stock and old vintage ones. I used to buy them all until I learned that they didn't all go for good money. Okay, back for some more packing here before I go down to USPS. I've got this Ocean City 300 fishing reel with a spare spool in the box. That sold for $29.59 plus $9.45 shipping. Going to do some fishing down in Texas. Alright, so we sold Super Mario Brothers Deluxe Game Boy Color version. Good condition, has the instructions, $14.99 free shipping on Amazon. Okay, so here's a couple of One Touch Ultra orders. The price on these is temporarily a little more competitive than usual. Usually get about $40 all the way up to $50. Sometimes it swings low when there's extras out there. People need money, so they're selling them. There's a flood out there, whatever. These sold on Amazon, 2 orders. One $36.99, the other $36.99 free shipping. So I will ship these 2 out. I have 2 more of these left. It's a pending order for the last 24 hours on Amazon. So I had 10 total. They sold out pretty quick once you get on the edge of that pricing. Okay, here's a load of test strips. These are Bear Contour Next 100 size. Labels on there, all marked out. I sold for $215.99. Let's ship that out to California. Well, I packed another one up here real quick. I'm getting towards the end. I got to get off to UPS. I had to show this watch to Wheeler and make sure it was running correctly because I couldn't see it running. I guess it has a little second hand down here. This one sold for $89.99 to the Global Shipping Program. Ship it out. Okay, a couple shutter releases. Ice Icon 10-inch shutter releases. One $14.23, one $15.12. Both going to the same place. Okay, I ran out of mail totes. I have to use some of my own ones there. I've got a blue one and a green one. We got quite a few orders going out, a lot of small ones there. I'm going to get these down to USPS. I didn't get them all done. There's a bunch that came in. We've got some auctions ending today, so everything's super busy. Questions coming in by the 10 today already. Woof. I've got like 9 orders left to pack later. I'm sure there'll be a few more. Wheeler, I'm heading out.
Okay.
I'll be back before supper. got everything you need?
Yep.
Okay.
Finish up the Hasselblad stuff.
Yeah,
There's a bunch left.
Looking kind of bare.
Yep.
Bring you some more stuff later, huh?
Exactly.
Alright, I'm gonna get on the road. Back in the office after dinner, supper, late meal, family meal, whatever you want to call that. Funny story. So, a guy contacts me and says, hey, I was supposed to get these 2 self-timer units. And was there a mistake? There was only one in there. It was this one. Here's the other one. It wasn't in there. And the guy is a 0 feedback. His first feedback was my feedback. So I'm thinking, oh boy, here we go. So I say, well, I kind of remember that one. There were 2. I'm sure I put them in there. Please check the packing material, da-da-da-da-da. He doesn't get back to me within an hour. So I go back and I think about it. And I look back on my YouTube video and there it was at 34 minutes and whatever seconds on a video last week. There's the 2 timers, and I even say I'm sending it to Ohio, which is definitely this guy, this person. So I email him that and the link. 2 hours pass, he gets back, he goes, oh, my mistake, I found it in the garbage. So whether it just was a funny coincidence that he threw it away, or I called him on it, I don't know, but I had it on video. Not that that would prove anything. If he still pressed it, I probably would have to how are you gonna prove that? Hey, eBay, watch my YouTube video when you're deciding this case. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's super fun. Well, I took all those orders in and I'm back to like square 0. It's still Monday, but it's like a double or a triple day because I just keep packing. So I'm gonna play the game, and this is a game that I play so that I don't go insane. And it's not necessarily very efficient time-wise, but sanity sometimes is more important than time efficiency. So I'm going to pack an order and then I'm going to go list an order, and it just, I don't know what that does, but somehow I don't get too bored. So I found these. This was an order from this morning, and I had to set it aside because I could not find my 20 Kodak Super 8 movie film press tape splices. But here they are, so that's good news. Pack that up and ship it to Florida with some sort of a very long name and some sort of a foreign end port box thing. $9.78, ship it. Let's list this. It's a Harmony 880 Logitech remote control, programmable remote. It is a rechargeable type situation. The battery's in there, but I don't have the dock to charge these. It looks in pretty good shape. It's not beat to crap. I'm going to sell it as guaranteed but untested. $30 plus shipping. List it. Okay, so we sold this Canon focusing screen C. It kind of looks like this inside the box. And this is what it looks like in the box. This Canon focusing screen C, a Canon AE1 program for a Canon AE1 program Canon body. Sold for $44.49. Ship that out. Washington State. Okay, so we picked this up at a Goodwill for I think 15 bucks. It was half price. It was in the showcase. It's an Olympus VP10 digital voice recorder. You know, it looks new in there and everything. It's hard to tell 100%. It has tape that looks like it's never been off there on both sides, but I just can't be sure. So I am going to put it on Amazon. I am going to sell it as new, But then in the back of my mind, I'll just know that you just never know. The problem is, if you take this tape off that looks like original or possibly original, then you ruin the packaging. So it's a, you know, ruin the value or not. So I'm going to go with it as new. It sells for $58.99, which is pretty good money. So we'll just roll with it. I'm willing to take the gamble, and I do think it's new or I wouldn't do it. Listed. There we go. It's a Gelb Grünfilter filter, yellow-green filter. So this is a Zeiss Icon yellow-green filter GR 2x354/GR 40.5 millimeter. So for $24.91. Ship that. California. Well, I decided I will list this. Dave Morris telephone. So this is the telephone company and the guy who wore this rotary pin out of Columbus, Ohio. I guess his name is Dave Morris. It's got some years on it. It's a lapel pin of some kind if you're a Rotary Club member. People collect weirder things. I'm going to price it at $7.99 plus a little shipping, and we'll see if we can move that out. In fact, I'm going to put it a little better. $6.99 plus shipping. Let's see if we can shake that out of here. I doubt it, but I'm going to give it a shot. 2 more rolls of this Advantix film. We shipped some this morning. These 2 rolls, $14.23, shipped to Maryland. Don't put that in there. Get that back in inventory. Somehow that followed me along. The day is getting long. Ship it. Already listed. By the way, there's plenty of rotary stuff out there. Most of what sells is old, oddball, and gold. So this has no gold. It has a little age. Just decided to do it. Alright, gotta get the sit-ups in. Remember, the Bandit. Got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound. Just watch this dealer run. I used to have a 6-pack in my stomach, and it wasn't from drinking it. Oh yeah, keep going. The Power Megaphone by Kmart. Well, we tested it, and although you got to play around with the min-max volume a little bit, otherwise you squelch yourself out of there. That thing does work. It's not that great. I probably could yell louder than it, but it is vintage. It's got a few years on it. I don't know how awesome the Megaphone collections are out there, but here's one. Missing the back piece for the battery cover. I'm going to list it at $20 plus shipping. I don't expect a whole lot out of it. I think I paid a couple bucks for it. Okay, here's a really cool looking box camera. This is a 1929 Agfa Ansco Mimo 35mm half frame. It's got the handle, finder on the top. Pretty rare, pretty interesting. We didn't make a whole lot of money on this. This sold for $73.91 and $22.50 shipping to France. The nice thing about shipping overseas, of course there's a risk with that. The nice thing is we do free shipping on most of our camera stuff, and so we get shipping when we go overseas, and so it's a little boost. I think we'll make 20 bucks on this. Neat looking little camera. Nice to finally find a home. Going to France. Okay, more of this. Oh yeah. Okay. We can do it. We're gonna get this done. Wow, here's a good find. I remember we were bundling this in with a couple other items, and Wheeler and I were both looking at each other. One of the regulars was there, and usually he gives us really good deals. But then he had somebody that was working with him, or he was working with them. I don't know, but we didn't pay much for this. And a couple other electronic items, a good camera. This is an AKG Acoustics D190E microphone, along with sort of the holder portion of it. Made in Austria. Can't test it. It's got a whatever you call it plug. It's a professional microphone. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Of course, you got the cheapy case. I'm going to list that at $89.99 plus shipping. Should sell rather quickly. Oh, look at all that white space over there.
Yeah.
I could probably do something with that.
There's a little bit more here than I thought.
Really?
Well, yeah, a lot of these bags, I thought one of them had like 4.
That's good. And these crazy looking weird brackets.
Yep, for 25 items total.
All right. All right, we might just get through the night.
No, I don't think so. I got one road left here now, definitely not.
Oh my goodness.
No chance.
Well, I just keep passing by. I figured I'd stop in.
I was snapped into my second groove here, so I'm ready to go.
Snapped into the second speed.
Taking a break between grooves, and I decided to go for it.
Second speed, groove 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I got to keep going because the orders keep coming in.
Yep.
Okay, here's a mystery item. I wonder what I wrapped up and forgot to show you. Oh, there's a hint. It is a lens. It's a Petri. Tomato, Petri. I don't know, there it is. $38.80 shipped. That's right. This is circuit training with dealer. You list one, you pack one, you work on the gut. Oh yeah. I do the old style ones, none of these crunches, man. I go all the way back. I've never had any problems with my back. Just my bony butt gets it unless I have a mat. Man, I'm gaining speed. Oh yeah, feel it. Oh yeah. So this is a flea market pickup. Fluke meter, 73.3, Lincoln Tech. Paid $30. Listed for $89.99 plus shipping. Should go quick. Rare new old stock Miranda G focusing screen type GF grid. Originally sold for $12.95. We didn't pay that much, but this sold for $37.50 and it's going to Germany, $13.50 shipping. Ship it. Okay, well, here's a pretty good unit. It's a Toyota for their Sequoias and some of their vehicles. It's a navigation unit. Apparently it has 4 CD flip down thing in there. It's a pretty nice unit. It's a few years old. These go for $400 to $500 if they're refurbished. And so I bought this for $25 untested. I will not test it. I'm going to sell it for $149.99 plus shipping, untested, as is, may need maintenance, unknown, untested, all that. I'm hoping that a middleman will pick this up, and hopefully it works out for them. You always take a chance on things like these. There's a lot of services that buy these things and put them through their paces and then sell them for good money. I don't know what can go wrong in these that's fixable. Hopefully they do. But rather than get greedy and take a bigger chance to sell it to a sort of like an end user, I'm going to try to whip it out quicker, make my 5 times my money, and move on. Bell & Howell Filmo. There it is. Put Got your lenses and your finder on there. Got a cool badge. Filmo Aristocat double run 8mm turn movie camera. So for $30.80, we usually take the lenses off and sell those separately. $12.80 shipping on this one to New York. Shipped. I got to pack a few more items here. I'm getting too many in and I'm losing ground here. So this is a Dietz MC Auto 28mm f2.8 M42 screw mount prime lens. Going to Brazil. Hope it gets there. $37.82 plus $22.50 shipping. Here's a lot of 12 popular science magazines. 50s and 60s. They don't go for a whole lot. If you have complete sets or older ones, they may. Fairly common, I guess. They're cool to look at, though. I guess I'm going to list them for probably $12.99 plus shipping at auction. I'm going to start it at $12.99 and let it run for 7 days. See if we can hook somebody. I don't really have any money into them. Just bundled them in with some stuff. Here is a Leica 1942 brochure for a certain lens, and somebody in France. It's only like 4 or 6 pages. Somebody in France had to have that for $26.87 plus $13.50 shipping. Crazy. Directions for operating the Graflex plate magazine, Eastman Kodak. This little manual, 9 pages, $13.99, going to Vermont. Shipped. Here is a Hallmark ornament lot. These ornaments go pretty good. I'm going to take some pictures like this. I'm going to take them out, take pictures of them out. I think they're all used. If they weren't used, I'd put them on Amazon. Maybe I still should. Oh yeah, I better look at them first. Okay, it's too hard to tell if these are new or used. I'm going to sell them as a lot. $10 each, $50 plus shipping. Somebody wants them, great. If they don't want them, 6 months from now when we get closer to the holiday, whoop whoop, they will sell at a little bit reduced price. You got 70 Cuda, 69 Ols, 49 Caddy, 56 Corvette, 97 Corvette. I don't know, I think I paid 12 bucks, 11 bucks, 12 bucks. So there you go. Okay, let's add this up here. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 items, 506. Let's go put that on the board. It's a pretty good day listing. I have to stop listing. I've still got orders to pack. We'll do that on camera, why not? It's a pretty long, crazy, busy day. I mean, my Mondays can be like this. 506, 9. 506 and 9. By the way, we're gonna go out to eat. Choice plus bowling. Be fun with Wheeler and banana peeler. So that's pretty good listing day. I go in streaks. I've been known to go in long streaks, but today is so many items. I don't have an item count, but Mondays can be like that. Any day can be like that. We just have a lot of things selling. camera stuff, like I mentioned, January, February, March, April. I always hope I have it all listed by then. I always hope we have it all listed by then, because these months are steady busy. I don't know what the deal is. People are cooped up looking for their camera stuff, but it can be real brisk. So let's pack some more orders. So there was a pending order for 2 boxes of the One Touch on Amazon, and occasionally those fall through. This one fell through. I have 2 boxes left. Here's one of the 2 that sold, $36.99. We'll get that right out. Okay, here's a brass lens we've had around for a while. Like I said, these are all over the map. Timing, little luck, and then there certainly are several brands that are just hot. I don't have it under control either, does Wheeler. We just roll with it. This one, we'll make a little money on it. We did pay up for the magic lantern that it was on. $189.39, going to Arkansas, of all places. Well, here's something I don't want you to pick up, because these sit around forever. That is a metal Kodak 16mm 25-foot spool made in France. Woohoo! $10.29. That one was listed 2.5 years ago. I'm trying to eradicate them. Alright, so here's a couple of accessories, adapter rings, accessory clip. All 3 of these are going to Pennsylvania, a total of $34.97. This is a 56mm screw-on-branded brass flange adapter ring for large format cameras, going to New York. $24.25. Ship it out! 1953 Timex Corporation hand wind field watch, runs and keeps time. I took an offer of $30. Ships free, California. Oh, that one was hard to find. We have like 200-300 shutter releases listed. This one was an oddball. $12.45. This is unbranded 7-inch shutter release, going to Utah. Shipped. There's the other one, $36.99, going to Ohio. Let's get that out. Oh my gosh, I didn't think we'd ever find it. Wheeler found this. It's a focusing screen in Nikon. Oh, I searched for 10 minutes before and a few minutes now. Woo, we found it. Yay, going to Georgia. Wheeler, you're the best. So that last item was like from 2014. It's an obscure item. Sometimes we get obscure items and we list them, and oh my goodness, that one person comes along. And if you can't find it because it's been around for 2 years, oof, ouch. So we found all those items. Wow. Take a look. I don't know how many I packed today, but that's the second round, and I've been using up these little teeny eBay boxes. There's like 25 orders there. I bet I packed 50 today. Oh. Packed 50, listed 9. Oh. So tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm going to take off. It's always a good day to catch up on school. I'll take those orders in that I just showed you. I'll take those into USPS. Ah, what a long day. Well, I do feel very fortunate to have this many orders. I'm gonna have to do a video on getting momentum sometime. You got to get momentum. Once you have momentum, it's almost like you keep feeding that and it continues. And some days it's like, oh my goodness, I can't handle it. More orders? You know, there's days that I have had where it's been like, where's the orders? You know, bring on some orders. I need some money. But when you get momentum, it's like, whoa, once in a while, it's like, whoa, orders? Thanks for watching. Hey, I do read all your comments. It's been like every 4 or 5, 6 days I go back and I get back to them. There's probably going to come a time where I can't get back to them all. Yeah, I know that, okay? But please do keep commenting. I enjoy them. I appreciate it. It does help. Pick well. List often. Dealer is 12:37 a.m. after midnight. Out.
Hey, Wheeler.
Dealer production.